What is up, guys? Clief101 here, and today I am bringing you episode 6 of Final Fantasy IX. Last episode we escaped Evil Forest. We've now got to head towards an Ice Cavern and effectively try and make our way to Lindblom, get Garnet to Lindblom. That's effectively what we're doing right now. And so on our way, we obviously get some random encounters. We also get, well, a couple of bosses on the way. There's a couple of things that are happening along the way that we've got to deal with. So as I'm going through, all I want to be doing with Zidane's particularly is stealing. I want to get his steal ratio up so that when it comes to end game, he can become quite powerful with his thievery ability. If you don't know what that does, basically what it does is every successful steal contributes to the damage applied by his thievery skill, which is something he doesn't get until a long time. That's annoying that he gets that he's just gotten a trance in another battle. So the most annoying thing about this game is that whole trance ability thing is you don't get to control when you get it. I mean, there are certain ways that you can manipulate it, sort of thing, escaping battles, trying to not take damage, and trying to take as much damage as you can, but you try and not sort of go about it that way. Now, I want to equip some things onto Garnet, buff her up a little bit here. She's already got the silk shirt. I don't have anything else to put on you, except another silk shirt, but I'll put that on once you learn that. Oh, okay, so you need to learn Beast Killer first, though, before I change any abilities. So before I start equipping more powerful the equipment onto my characters, I want them to learn the abilities and everything and finish learning them off before I go ahead and actually do anything about it. So there is actually a way that you can move about on the world map without getting encounters. I will attempt to show you how that works next I enter the world map. It's a pretty unique way to move about, and it's particularly used within speedruns to avoid the random encounters that you get in the battles or on the world map. I kind of want to get into random encounters on the world map because it's a good way to just get a couple of levels every now and again, just to buff my experience, buff my power up, so I'm not so vulnerable, specifically when it comes to bosses. And I do have to manage my health here and everything, because I don't want to be spending money on potions. I'm going to be coming up to a gate up here. Typically speaking, in a normal run of mine, I would skip it because I don't need the potions from there. I don't need to buy any potions. I don't need to get any of the chests there. But I'm going to now, just because I'm effectively doing a low level run and a normal run where I'm not sort of getting levels along the way, or I'm not trying to get levels along the way. I need as many items as I can get just to buff me up as I go along. Where are we? I think this is North Gate. It's beneath the mist. It lies between Alexandria and Burmecia. I think it's called Melda Arc or something. Fresh footprints, and there's smoke rising.
That flag! That is Alexandria's war banner! How dare they commit crimes in the name of Alexandria? I should like to arrest and punish them if the circumstances were different.
Let's get out of here. The cavern lies to the left of this arc. We'll follow the ledge. So as you can see, there's a couple of chests here. Get the chest. Eye drops will be useful if Zidane or Steiner gets blind, and a potion. Buffs me and my potions up a little bit, as well as I do have the ability of cure with Garnet as well if I do need to use it, but I'd rather try and save her MP for any boss battles or anything that come up. Although there's nothing there. I can also come up to here and talk to a lady behind this gate and buy potions for 100 gil each. But I want to be saving my gil, all of my gil, as much as I can for a bit of a trick later on. This is going to be tricky, okay? You'll see here, it's quite difficult to do. As long as on the world map you don't take a full step animation and you're just doing like a little half step, you will not actually encounter a battle, because the battle system works on the world map from the amount of steps that you've taken. And if you don't actually take a step in the first place, the counter to get a random encounter will not increase, and you can actually traverse the entire world map going along like that. You cannot do it within areas that are not the world map, but the world map you can actually travel without encountering a battle at all. This must be the cavern. What's up, Vivi? Have you ever heard of the Ice Cavern? Sure. Is this the place? I think so. It's supposed to be near Evil Forest. I've heard of it. It's supposed to be a beautiful place covered in ice. My grandpa told me about this place. He said the cavern takes travelers to the top of the mist.
Bravo! Master Vivi's grandfather must be quite a scholar. We must thank him upon escaping the mist.
My grandpa used to teach me lots of things, but he passed away.
Forgive my indiscretion.
Don't worry about it. Well, why don't we go inside? It's freezing. Upcoming boss battle that I'm going to be encountering, maybe this video, is going to be interesting to do. Oh, what a beautiful place. Seeing the actual cavern is so much better than reading about it. Oh, how pretty. I wonder what kind of flower this is.
Princess, please don't touch anything.
Can we get moving here? I'm freezing. Alright, so there's chests littered everywhere throughout this area. I'm going to do my best to try and get them all, whilst keeping my encounters relatively low. See the mist part there that comes across the map every so often? I want to avoid running into those because it gives me an encounter. Now, I can use the encounters because it actually gives me good experience, but I'd rather still avoid them if I can. What a strange wall. There's gotta be something inside it. Hey, Vivi? Yes? Can you break this wall down with your magic? I'm coming. Whoa! I knew it. See? There might be other walls like this. I'm counting on you, Vivi. Sure. I'll show you as an example as to what I mean. Mist. Ah! And it tells you, I live in the mist when you get into the battle and everything. I don't think you can actually escape this battle, you have to complete it. But like I said, they give you good experience. I'm just low on health right now. Okay, R2 apparently is auto attack. I was not aware of that. If you press R2, you auto attack. That's interesting. Okay, so you don't have sword. Oh, sword magic is what I want, sorry. You can actually summon with Garnet this early in the game, but you have to level her up quite a bit so that she has enough MP to be able to actually use a summon. It's not really viable to do so, and the really big power leveling trick that comes on first disc doesn't come along until after you've already lost Garnet. I'll go behind here. To story elements. Open another chest. So I got some items and everything here, which is good to use. It's good for me. I want to try and not use them as much as I can at this stage. I know I said before, I think I'd rather not use Garnet's cure, but I think I can actually get away with using her cure right now as opposed to using my items, and this is a pain in the butt. Because now people get to take extra damage than what I wanted. You're fine there, but you need to change, you need to change, and you need to change. Zidane's okay in the back line because he's not really attacking at the moment. Although, holy bejeebus, you need to just land a cure on everyone because everyone's dying. No, leave me alone, please. Alright, that's fine, I don't mind that. Holy moly. Yep. Ah, that's much better. Alright, now maybe he's gonna do some damage right here. Problemo! Because everything in this cave is effectively ice-based. Fire does a lot of damage to everything in here, even if you split it up against all enemies. I'm getting some decent experience here, some decent levels out of this. It's really quite nice to actually get. It's going to come in super handy later on. Well, I say later on, like relatively quickly actually. Alright. Another potion. Now, this is something that annoys me. There is a way that I can... there we go. Move this. And get another Mage Masher. It's a bit of a tricky spot to get it. But a Mage Masher. So if you didn't steal one from Baku at the start of the game... is that going to disappear? Yes, it is. Then you can get one there. So it's useful. It means coming into the next boss fight, you just get a bit of a power buff. Whoa. Oh yeah. So again, effectively just moving through these areas, all I'm trying to do is break some fire, break some ice walls, as well as getting as many of these chests as I can, because they're super useful, huh? What's this? Whoa. Ah, that was conveniently off screen, wasn't it? And another back attack. That's annoying. Really? On him again? I might just like lay another one of those down. And I might just mess them up. I can't be bothered dealing with them. You've already laid Zidane to sleep, which I want him to steal. And so, yeah, I stuff you up. The only reason I don't go full powerhouse on any of the enemies is because I want them to be stolen from. I can't do that now. Damn it. Okay. I'm kind of moving up in levels. It's coming slowly, but they're coming. That's alright. Leather wrist is handy. What does it actually learn? Beast Killer. Well, that would be nice to have. You can't have Beast Killer, but you can't even have the thing on it. Okay, well I'll just have to wait until you learn Flea Gill then. Come on. Come on. Oh, really? I did that to avoid, like, battles, and I get one anyway. God damn it. I can flee from all of these battles and everything, but like I said, I want the experience, and when I do flee, I actually drop Gil every time you use the flee command. Unless otherwise not putting the fleet command on. So the damage I'm taking is relative. It's not so bad that I can't manage it, but it is hefty damage at the same time. It's only a few hits and I'll effectively get wiped. If I can just steal a couple of alls here. I do want to have some ores for some upcoming stuff if I'm lucky enough to get any of the friendly creatures. But we'll see whether we can get a friendly creature or not. Really, Zidane? He's the worst thief ever. It takes him so long to be able to steal anything in this game. It's really, really frustrating. Come on. Come on. I suppose the way that I'm going about things as well, with regards to stealing the Zidane and nothing else effectively, is quite a slow way to be battling. I would be moving much quicker through these battles if I was attacking the Zidane, considering how powerful he actually is. But that's just not the way that I'm doing it. Bam. Yeah, VV. You go, man. You're the boss. Woohoo! Getting levels pretty quickly. So where are we going? It's alright. This way first. And let's free the Mooghly! Huh? What's this? Whoa! You bastards! Oh, I can move again. Thanks, Scoopo. Yeah, I don't need Mogster. So there are certain things you can't avoid coming to this place. It's really annoying, but I don't need to know anything. So thank you, but thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I do want to talk to you though. Yeah, you got a letter? Alright, I'll deliver it. I'm pretty sure... No, you don't. Okay. I will actually save it here, just in case I mess up what's coming. And I will leave this episode here. Next episode is boss battle. Could be interesting as to how I navigate that one at such a low level, because I'm not entirely used to being so under-leveled. So we'll see how that goes anyway. If you haven't done so already, guys, please do leave a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and ring that bell. Comment down below what you thought of the episode, anything interesting. If you learned anything new from this episode, then let me know as well. I'm Clief101. Thank you very much for checking this out, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye!